Well, good morning, everyone. If everyone will find any seats, and most of you already have, we shall get started this morning. Welcome, everyone, once again, every Thursday morning, 8 to 9, here at the Murphy Activity Center for the Murphy Chamber of Commerce Business Card Exchange. Glad you took time out of your busy Thursday to join us here this morning. As I look around the room, sometimes my memory just fades. Do we have a first timer this morning? I thought maybe we did back here in the back. If I saw you earlier, it's Valerie, correct?
Right.
I only have one question for you for right now. Don't want your elevator pitch. How did you hear about us?
I'm with Housewarmers, and that's how I learned.
Okay. Well, cool. Welcome. Well, for your benefit, I'm Marv Williams. This is Julie Richards, our executive director. We're kind of in tandem here this morning for this meeting. I make some opening announcements and remarks. One of those is, make sure your cell phone is on silent or vibrate so we don't disturb or distract anybody. And then Julie's going to be making some announcements here, chamber-wise related. And I was telling her earlier that yesterday when I saw the email, everybody should get the email on Wednesday about this reminder for this meeting and other updates, okay? I made notes on my calendar I made 3 new entries. I probably should have already done so because I think I've been out there previously. But I made 3 new entries based on other events coming up for the month of May, which Julie will provide details on here in a few moments. After that, we'll go around the room for our 45 seconds to 1 minute. We're getting very, very close to having to go back to our 30-second because we run anywhere between 20 and 25. We're gonna run past 9. So try to keep it as concise as you can, if you would. We do Zoom first into the room, and right now, there's nobody out there. That's kind of unusual. But I prefer everybody to make a visible attendance-wise. Anyway, then we have opportunity for our 10-minute spotlight, and today it's going to be somewhat of a summary of spring fever. That was last Saturday, okay? Then we'll have time for thank yous, community announcements if there are any, and do we have any door prizes today?
We do, we have 3.
We have some door prizes. So if your business card is in that red bucket, you'll have an opportunity maybe to win if you are a chamber member. And I want to give a shout out and a thank you to, is it Countryside Smile, our sponsor for the month of May. Thank you for our taco breakfast items for today. Now, awesome is it? I don't think their sponsor has brought anything like that before. Nothing wrong with having something a little bit different. We don't all eat donuts every week anyway. But anyway, okay. Thanks to Anna for the coffee, I assume.
Yes.
I made the coffee.
You made coffee.
Good.
Where else can you go on a Thursday morning and get coffee and a breakfast snack? Come on. Everybody, come on. All right. Okay. Enough being said. Julie, come forth and share with us some other chamber-related announcements of other events to take advantage of in the month of May.
Okay, good morning, everyone. It's great to see you here. We do have another great crowd, so thanks for coming. You will, as Marv mentioned, at the end of the program, you'll see something that Bobby's put together. I want to thank Bobby again. He was out there all day filming, videoing, doing little video clips with some of our ambassadors that agreed to do interviews with the vendors and the food trucks, also taking pictures all day. So I want to thank Bobby for doing that. So we have some great memories and great marketing things that we can share on the event when people ask us what it's all about. All right, so we are here from 8 to 9 every Thursday. This is our usual spot. Should we ever change, we'll definitely post it on the website. I do want to announce a change that will happen for a month. Well, first I want to thank this month's sponsor. So May, we have Countryside Smiles. Dr. Gill, thank you so much for sponsoring this month. She'll also be sponsoring July. She took 2 months, so thank you so much. June, we have Bridgemore, and I mention that now because the Bridgemore at Plano will be our sponsor for June. And not only are they sponsoring, but we are actually going to go to their location for the month of June. So every Thursday in June, there will be a change in location. Prior to that, I'll post it, I'll make sure it's posted everywhere, I'll talk to you about it. But it'll be exciting to see their facility and actually go there for the month, and we appreciate them hosting our event there. So that will be a bigger change for us for that month. So coming up, we do have a ribbon cutting coming up next Thursday. It's Assurance E-Services. We'll be at 4:30 in front of City Hall, right across the street at 4:30. So if you can make it out there, we'd love to have you join us for the ribbon cutting. And we have others scheduled coming up later in the year already. I know Countryside Smiles will be doing hers in June. We'll be talking about that soon. And if you want to get yours booked and you haven't done it yet and you're thinking about it, let me know. Or if you're just not sure how you want to have an event sort of like that for your business, call me and we can talk. And I want to thank everyone who was out there too for Spring Fever. It was a good day. We really lucked out. We were blessed with wonderful weather. I think the best weather since I've been with the chamber. So I officially have not cursed Spring Fever because there was a rumor out there. It was every year was horrible, and I think it was Marv that walked up to me and said, he put his arm on one day, he goes, Julie, I just don't know. The chamber just had nothing but bad weather since you've been here with the Spring Fever event. You don't remember that. However, we've changed it, and I haven't cursed it, so I was really happy with the turnout there. Wonderful volunteers. Anna did a wonderful job getting some great help from ROTC group and some National Honor Society kids. So it was they were just a huge help, and I think vendors were just overjoyed to have the extra hands out there and the extra attention. And we had over 77 vendors out there that day. I had people wanting to get in 1 to 2 days before, and I still get in, and I hate to turn people away. But, you know, we had already realigned the whole path for everything. So it was a great crowd to have, but it was a great day, and I look forward to continued growth next year. The committee will be reviewing everything and see how we can expand our layout. I will be sending out a survey probably later today. I have completed it. So if you were a vendor at the event or a sponsor, you're going to get that survey. It's a real quick thing, I promise. I already took it. It didn't take me very long at all. Of course, I gave 5s to everything. But click, 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 and if you do have a low score, we want to hear that, and actually have a comment box, because I want to know, even if you like something, I want to know what you liked and what you didn't like. What do we do the same? What do we do a little bit different? That's the only way we can get better. So don't hold back. Let me know your feedback. I want to know how we can change things and improve for next year. So be on the lookout for that. Please don't ignore it. It's an easy star thing, pick thing. It won't take you very long, but that'll be coming out soon. So next week, Thursday already, we will be having a special workshop here in place of our normal program. So instead of going around and doing our usual 30-second commercials, we're going to have Steve Black, who's a national speaker, and he happens to be in Dallas this week and next week doing some talks, and he will be here to present on strategies to help your business grow. So he's going to talk about social media tactics and different marketing things that you can do. He'll be here, and his presentation's from 8 to probably 8:45, 8:50, and then we'll allow some time for some Q&A. We're going to have a breakfast that is sponsored by the City of Murphy. So Jason's Deli is going to do a nice spread and have some different things for everyone to have. So it's going to be a little bit different of a program, but it'll be right here. Everyone's invited. There is no fee for the program, so take advantage of it. It's part of your benefit. We've also offered it into the community as well. So I know that the city has been posting it on Murphy Unites. We'd like to get home businesses that are wanting to come out, or even if it's just an individual that wants to know how they can improve that aspect of what they do in their life, invite them out. You don't have to be a member. We'd love for you to come out. You can register by going to info@murphychamber.org. It's an email, and just say, hey, count me in, or count 2 of us in. I just need a head count to give it to Jason's Deli so we have enough food. So that's next week, 8 a.m. in this room, special business workshop. May 16th, we're going to host our first Monday Mixer. So we're partnering with Proper Wing in Murphy, and the City of Murphy's also partnering with them. and they're going to have a tent. Murphy and Ice will have a tent with all kinds of games for the families to get people out. So the idea is we'd like to get families out there to mix with the businesses. So if you all can come out, connect with some of the people that are out there, connect with the new business, Proper Wing. It'll be a great time. And that's going to be 5:30 to 6:30. So just head on over after work, Proper Wing here in Murphy, and we'll do a little mixer there. If you have any questions or want any details about it, just give me a call. But it's a first-time thing. We're going to see how it goes. If it goes well, we might continue to do this on a monthly basis and move it around in Murphy at different restaurants. So I hope you can make it out there for our first Monday night mixer. And then last, I wanted to mention May 17th is our quarterly luncheon. So this will be the first luncheon that the Chamber hosts for this year. I hope you can make that. I did send registration out yesterday in the Chamber email. It will be sent out on Facebook soon as well. May 17th from 11:30 to 1. We will have Michelle Adams from Marketing Brainology. She's going to talk about your brain on change, going from stressed to connected. So she'll be our speaker, and then we're also going to invite the families and the students that were recipients of the Murphy Chamber of Commerce Scholarship Foundation. They had 8 scholarships that were given out this year. So those students will be recognized at this luncheon. It's always a special luncheon to recognize them and their accomplishments and kind of see where they're going in their future. So I hope you can come and celebrate with them, come see a great speaker and have a great lunch. Christina's is going to be catering that program for us. Catering the program. Catering the food, and it's going to be right here in this room from 11:30 to 1. So go ahead and get registered for that now, don't delay. All right, I think that's it for this announcement here. So, all right, we'll get started, and I'm going to go ahead and point at your table, and if you could just go around and come up. Yeah.
Cut, Don.
We have one on Zoom. Right.
Dawn, can you hear me? All right, great, welcome. All right, we've got someone here. Thank you so much. I'll put this on here. I'll point to your table, you come on up and go ahead and give your, I'll have Dawn will go first, and then we'll start in the room. Dawn, could you kick it off this morning?
Sure. Good morning, everyone. I'm Dawn from Club C Tutoring. We tutor pre-K all the way to college, all subjects. We are kicking off our summer tutoring now. And we're starting to get lots of calls for kids that want to catch up or just have enrichment before they start the fall. I had a little kid, and I was on the phone with his mom, and the mom said, okay, we want to set up summer tutoring. The kid was like, no, I don't want tutoring in the summer. And the mom said, I thought you loved it when Miss Laura came. He goes, that's not tutoring, it's fun. So that's
Good. All right.
Fuzzy's the one.
Thanks, Dawn. And that does kind of sound like kids. All right. So I'm going to point over here to Alan. I know we have 2 Allens next to each other, so you choose whichever Allen, but that table with the Allens.
The one that spells it right will go first.
Yeah.
The other one. Good morning, Alan from Executive Tax Solution. We're your tax defense team. I want to do something a little bit different. I didn't ask Julie's permission for this, but I wanted to spot out my goals this year. I was at another network event and we kind of did that. And I think, what are your goals this year? And I'm going to pick up, basically my goals this year was to do what I started in 2020 before that Chinese rhinovirus scam / COVID happened. And it was basically to be more involved with the chambers. And not just show up to the meetings, but actually have more one-on-ones. Tax season is over, but it's not time to stop thinking about taxes. What we focus on from this point on is tax planning. We have a tax planning piece of software that we use. We take a look at your P&Ls, we take the 1040s, and basically I run it in a program that runs overnight, and then it spits out suggestions that you can use. One program that we did, or one analysis we did for a recent client, was basically he spent $38,000 in taxes last year. We put in that data and say, assuming the same thing happens, and he usually makes a little bit more money than he usually does, he did last year, we showed him how we could get it down to 0. Does anyone ever do 0? No, but if you implement at least 3 of the hundreds of options that we show you, we can show you how to save money today. Real estate is fine and investments are fantastic, but with tax planning, you can save money today. Alan Lent, Executive Tax Solution.
Good job, man. Good morning. I'm Alan with Headshots of Dallas. And in my business, I've tried to differentiate myself from my competition. And one way that I do that, and there are many, is that my service is all inclusive. I don't nickel and dime somebody for each additional thing. My clients ultimately have 12 to 18 fully edited, ready to go images, not 1 or 2. Also, all my images are edited. There's no extra cost for that. So I can do things like whiten eyes, increase hair volume, whiten teeth, remove blemishes, color correct. I can actually put on electronic makeup as well. So, my motto is first impressions count. I'm Alan with Headshots of Dallas. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm John Conwell, and I'm with Dignity Memorial. I help people pre-plan funeral, cremation, cemetery arrangements. Not the most fun thing you do, but something we all have to do. But when you're looking to get your will together and basically make estate plans, a funeral plan is a good thing to do. I represent many funeral homes, 33 funeral home cemeteries throughout DFW. And the interesting thing is if you pre-plan a funeral or a cremation at a certain funeral home, 90% of the time you take it with you. If you happen to move, you can take it to another funeral home and they'll honor that 90% of the time. So if anybody's interested in that, it's a multi-step process. First you learn about what your options are, then you decide whether or not you want to pre-purchase it or not. So again, it's John Conwell. I'm with Dignity Memorial. Thank you.
Good morning. I have money. We business capital, working capital to businesses based on monthly revenue more than on credit score, and there's no collateral required. And it's so exciting because we have had some recent changes, improvements, and there's a certain area of people that we weren't able to help before. Either they didn't make the $5,000 a month, which is the minimum, was the minimum, or they use a personal checking account. So you may know people that drive for Uber, or do other deliveries, or have Avon, or have another company they've had from their home for years. And now we worked with one of the lenders. They like what we do and how we treat our customers, so they said, okay, we can do this for you. So anyone with a minimum of $3,000 a month, income, that's gross revenue coming from customers, and if they have a personal checking account or business checking account, we can help them. So one example is you have an Uber driver who needs new tires so they can continue to drive. Now they can be helped. So from $400 to $2 million is what we can offer people that qualify. And it's pretty exciting. It's just happened in the last couple of days. So I have some people that need to get back to now that we have the details on this. So just give me a call if I can help you, or if you know anyone else that needs more details on it. Ruth Clifton, Bottom Line Methods.
All right, let's move over to this table here.
Ladies first.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Pat Elledge with Keller Williams Realty. My office is over here next to Country Burger, Keller Williams Realty. And last week I told you I was working on a newsletter to, if you were interested in looking at your taxes. I'm sure you have looked at them. Most everybody has them in the mail now. And for the residential homes. And I do have my sheet here, and it just kind of explains if you're interested in protesting. I don't protest for you, but I can give you some information, and you can do that. What I do have on here is you can find out the percentage your home was taxed over this past year. All the taxes are for 2021. And so if it goes over 10%, then you have a pretty good case. But legally, the taxing authorities can go up to a 10% cap. So I'll tell you how to figure out your appraised value, and then if you need some more help with that, this can tell you a lot. So I have them at my table, and if you want one, Dawn, just email me, marypat@kw.com. Thank you.
Good morning, gang. Terry with Save One Automotive, downtown Plano. I know y'all think that's a long way, but it's only like 4 miles from here to come down shop. So anyway, that'll help you a little bit. Also, we do a health inspection on your vehicle. It's free. You come in, make an appointment, we set it up, and we check your car. We'll tell you in the green is immediate services that need to be done or that are due. And then the yellow means things that are due in the future. And if you get a red, that means that you need to take care of it pretty soon. But anyway, come see us, Save More Automotive, where you really do save more. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Luke Trahan, financial advisor with Edward Jones. I've got a question for you. What keeps you up at night? Have you had a moment to speak with your financial advisor about it? A lot of my clients have been calling me recently because even though we've had conversations about the volatility in the market's still down. This is a very helpful piece that's put out by MFS. We also have others, similar companies that are client approved that we can share. But out of 42 years, I don't know if you can see it at the bottom, there's these gray dots. That's the intra-year, how much the market was down in that year. The blue is where did the year actually end up. Out of those 42 years, every single year had a negative. Out of those 42 years, only 9 of them actually ended the year negative. So I want you to take that into perspective. If you've got questions about that, would like to discuss it, let's have a conversation. Luke Trahan, financial advisor, Edward Jones.
Let's go over here to this table here, Nadia.
I took a challenge, Alan. If you give me the problem, I have to have the answer.
Good.
2.8 people a month is for my goal to double up to make a difference for 100 people this year. Now, when we are healthier, we are stronger, the world is healthier and stronger. My name is Nadia Touch with Coaching by Nadia, and I help professionals to build strength and balance through transforming mindset, nutrition, and fitness, one habit at a time. We're doing it as a community, but also we're doing it for ourselves. So again, my goal is to have 2.8 people a month to support them in the wellness. Nobody's asking, why you say 2.8? What? I don't know. But here's what I'd like to suggest to help me with. I noticed I stopped doing one-on-ones. I haven't met so many of you for so long. Would you schedule one-on-one with me so we can sit down, have a cup of tea and coffee, and actually see how we can help the world to be a stronger and healthier place? And remember to love your body through
Daily choices.
daily choices. Okay, he's getting there.
Good morning, I'm Ben Phillips, pastor at First Baptist Church in Murphy, just down here next to McMillan High School. And we're a gospel-centered family of many cultures and generations that exist to magnify Christ, multiply disciples, and mobilize missionaries. One of our goals is to literally pray for every home in Murphy. And once we do that, we'll start again. One of the things that we have coming up in June, is something we did last year, is something we call Summerific Fun, where we take, it's a 2-night experience out at Water's Edge Park, and then another 2-night experience out at Mustang Ridge Park. And opportunity for families, we had 50+ families for each of those events, just a lot of fun for children and families. Some of the things we do on a weekly basis, we have weekly life groups at 9:30 a.m. and worship at 10:30 a.m. And if you don't have a local church home, we would love to have you visit with us. Thanks.
Hey, good morning. Rick Rawson with Expanse Marketing. So again, what we do is we get the message out for you. You've all heard the cliche, a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? Well, if that's true, what is a video worth? Imagine that. So if you were doing a flyer, what if you had a QR code? And that QR code went on that flyer to a video, whiteboard animation or an intro video about you. What about putting it on your business cards? What about promotional items? What if it's on a coffee cup or some sort of giveaway? All of these kind of things will stick in the mind of your potential clients. Get with me, Rick Rawson with Expanse, expanding your reach.
Good morning, everybody. I'd like to wish everybody a happy Cinco de Mayo day. Philippines, we call it Cinco de Mayo. Good morning, my name is my brother Art and I own and operate Bullock Graphic Center, where we put ink, toner on various media such as paper, banner stands, and coroplast signs. The biggest project we have in our shop right now is we're printing all the graduation books for all 4 of the Plano senior high schools right now. It's over 20,000 graduation booklets that's keeping us very busy. So anyway, we're very blessed to have that in our shop right now. Again, my name is Mako. I'm with Bullock Graphic Center. Remember, other printers may be nearby, but nobody comes close. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Don.
Good morning. Today I'm not going to be talking as a business owner, but an oral physician. How many of you have ever bit your tongue or had an oral ulcer that has been a pain in the butt and you wouldn't be able to talk? Marv asked me on the spring fever, we have a dozen of dentists, how are you going to be different? I can treat your oral cancer, your cold sores with my latest technology called laser. We laser it, you move out of the office and you're good. And at the same side, you won't get that ulcer or cold sore back again. So if you think little things matter, it's not just the dentist, it's oral physician. So we just don't take care of your teeth, we take care of your oral health, which happens to be the first indicator of many systemic diseases like diabetes. From your saliva, we can tell you have diabetes, even blood cancer. So come to Countryside Smiles and meet me, Jaspreet Gill, and you'll find a difference between your regular dentist and an oral physician. Thank you.
Jean, could you start and bring that table up?
Hi, Jean Chastain, Radical Insurance. I sell health insurance. I focus on Medicare, which is not the selling season, so I'm looking at people turning 65, people who are on Medicare and Medicaid and need help with their drug prices or whatever. But today I want to talk about, if you have a teenager, check out iCode. They have summer camps that are gonna like hack Minesweeper. I'm like, I want to go to that. And we also have the Young Entrepreneur Program coming up, right?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, it's expanded this year. Lisa's worked really hard on it, and I just want to encourage anybody you know that has teenagers or, well, I suppose younger kids too, tell them about it. See if they want to do it.
nice crowd today. It just keeps
We
getting.
had a nice crowd last week too.
I know, I was here last week. Thank you, Mark.
Getting back to normal.
So they're getting back to normal, so normal is normal. What is normal? Don Shepard, Shepard Pest Management. Most of you know what I do. We've been around since 1980, here in Murphy since about 1991. Big things now are termites are swarming, ants are swarming, mosquitoes are biting. So anyway, we have a treatment for all those. We have an ant treatment for your yard that we guarantee for a year, one application. If they come back, we come back out and treat, no additional charge. We also have a mosquito treatment that we guarantee for your backyard mainly. So I haven't used this phrase in probably over 2 years since the pandemic, but if you want to run naked and barefooted through your backyard, give us a call. We'll treat those ants and mosquitoes.
Hi, my name's Valerie, and I'm with Housewarmers. And what we do is we welcome people when they move into your community, and we help your business grow. And by doing that, we leave them a little red bag, and in the bag it could have a pen with your business name on it and your phone number. And the new residents that move into town, they might probably do not know about your business, and that's how they find out about you is through Housewarmers. Thank you.
Morning. Sorry, I ran a little bit late this morning. My wife and I do a 6:30 Pilates class down in Rowlett every morning, or at least 4 days a week. So it's like, okay, 7:30 class is over, let's hurry up. So, first off, again, late. I don't know if you talked about the thing last weekend, but thank you very much for putting that on. Saturday was great. It was great talking to various business owners about, obviously aren't with the chamber yet, but it was a very productive day. Paul Brown with Edward Jones, right there in Murphy, just on the other side of Murphy School. I deal with wealth management, wealth enhancement, wealth protection, and wealth transfer, and at final end of life. I take a more holistic view. I'm not just an IRA babysitter. We look at life insurance, long-term care, what's your long-term retirement planning, and also business retirement plans. If you have a small business, either yourself as an owner, or if you have employees, we can do retirement plans to invest in IRAs for that business and reduce the taxes on that business. So I work in a judgment-free zone. I don't care if you've got $5,000 saved up or you've got $5 million signed up. Where are you now? Where do you need to be? What's your long-term retirement? What's your end of life? How do we get there? Thank you very much. Paul Brown, Deborah Jones, right here in Murphy.
Good morning, everyone. Priyanka Shivpuri. I was actually invited by Jaspreet onto this thing. Thanks. I'm actually focused more on health and wellness. Health and wellness just doesn't start with, going to the doctor regularly. It starts pretty much when what you eat. Nutrition is really important. So if you fill in the nutritional gaps up front, you don't end up, having huge bills coming up. And that also gets reflected on how you look, your skin and everything. So we do suffer from a lot of allergies out here. That's primarily because maybe the seasonal changes or something. So the air that you breathe also makes an impact. So we do focus on air purifiers, water purifiers, and a whole bunch of other things to get a wholeness to your life. Thank you.
All right, we can go right over here to the stable.
Just as I go.
We all are, you'll go.
I know, I'm excited. Who's gonna go? So excited. All right, y'all. Short and sweet. Janae Butler, your friendly city council member that's here to represent you. We're a liaison between the chamber and the city of Murphy. Election day is May 7th. Do your research, get out and vote. And if you have any questions for me, I'll be over there. Had a great time at Spring Fever. It was great seeing all of y'all there. I think that's my time.
Good morning. You don't need to say good morning back because I don't even want to. But anyway, one of the things that I do is I go by aliases. Many of you know that I'm not a poor cook. I'm a
Rich baker.
So I've got other aliases. And some of those aliases that some of you may know, and if you don't, I'll challenge you to ask me why. Some of those aliases are something like Tadpole, from the clan of the cave Cupid. If you don't know why, ask me. But what I would really like to do this morning, there are several of you who really worked hard at Spring Fever, which was one of the most successful chamber events I've seen since I've been here, my tenure, not only in Murphy, but around. I want to congratulate all of you that participated, and especially all you hard workers that were out there making it happen. Thank you.
See, Rich messed the thing all up. He was worried about his ribbon costume. I tell you what, that made the fool out of your, well, I don't know, what was the deal, Valentine's Day? Cupid. Happy Maco de Day. It's good to see you back, my friend. It really is good to see you. Bob Tillman, special web, we do website work, hosting management, and we take pictures. And thank you. And she's actually taking pictures. I'm never in any of these pictures because I don't want to take them, except for my selfies that I get. Had it on, like I just said, Julie, that was a great program. I've been at a lot of these things. I've been with Saxon Fall Fest for 32 years. I've been here at the Murphy events for the last few years. And it was very good. Everything worked out really good. But I appreciate all the help. Well, we got a little video. Are you going to play that a little bit, Julie? You going to do that now or later?
Julie, you're actually going to do it on the laptop.
Okay. Thanks. I have some stuff happened here.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, where do I need to go?
Oh, yeah, Mark is.
All right, so
Let me slip in here
And then
you
we'll
can take
go.
over. Okay? I think that's everybody but me. As most of you know, Mark Williams, and I specialize in a very unique set of products to help you live a healthier lifestyle. And I see no way you can self-promote yourself any better than a customer testimonial can. This customer had a house fire, unfortunately, and was primarily contained in their attic, but it created a significant smoke and smell damage to the clothes in their master closet. They moved the air purifier into the closet for a few days, and amazingly, the smell is completely gone, no funk, no musty smell, nothing. I would encourage anyone to buy one of the air purifiers for health benefits alone, but the ability to eliminate strong, pungent odors is a tremendous plus. Awesome testimonial. Also specialized in alkaline water, ideal for keeping your body properly hydrated for optimum health, because it's your health that's your greatest wealth. Okay, that being said, we'll move on now to our spotlight. Normally we have an individual business person, but I think it's really very appropriate that the Thursday meeting after Spring Fever, we see some highlights. And so that's what Julie and Bobby are going to provide for us.
Okay.
Doing this morning, we want to welcome everybody out to the 11th annual Spring Fever, brought to you by the Chamber of Commerce. And we're going to kick this thing off very proper, like. We're going to introduce to you the mayor of Murphy, Mr. Scott Bradley. All right. Hey, welcome everybody. This is going to turn out to be a great day. This is the 11th annual Spring Fling, and we are really excited. There are 77 vendors that have come out to visit with us. We've got the car show, and I want you guys to enjoy the Monopoly game. There is a prize at the end that you can win, a golf app. So I think you guys are going to really like that. I really enjoyed coming out to this every year. It's a great opportunity to get out and see the commercial vendors within our community and support the community and support the chamber. So thank you very much.
All right, Murphy, y'all make some noise for Bumpus Elementary. You didn't know I was a good hype man, did you? I'm a good hype man.
Hello, Murphy, Texas, and to all of our Bucks Bengals. I'm so excited that you're here. I'm a music teacher at Buckus Elementary, and what I mean.
Well, we're out here, 11th annual Spring Fever, and it's definitely the perfect day. You couldn't get better weather. The vendors are all out here. We've had wonderful performances on the stage, great community participation. We've got ribbit tadpole with the chamber. We've had a big donation for the Scholarship Foundation. Just a wonderful day. Just happy for the vendors. We had over 77 vendors out here today. Several food trucks, lots of good things going on. So I just want to thank everybody for coming out, for being part of the annual Spring Fever event, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Hey everyone, this is Jennifer with the Chamber of Commerce. I'm one of your ambassadors, and I am here with Kim from Mojo's. So we are standing in front of her food truck in our amazing food truck court at Spring Fever, and we are actively getting rolling here with people ordering food already. So Kim, talk to us a little bit about Mojo's. How long have you guys been in town and been some of our favorite pizzas to have?
Well, Mojo's has been in town for about 20 years, I believe. We just started the pizza truck business within the last year from working with Mojo's. And my husband and Jonah and I actually worked for Mojo's when we were in high school. We reconnected 20 years later and got married and bought a pizza truck. So
that is such an amazing story. So how are you loving the pizza truck industry?
You know what? I've been so busy ever since we started this.
We're both.
I think that's a really good problem to have. Hey everyone, this is Jennifer, one of your ambassadors from the Chamber of Commerce. I'm here with Roberto from our Dickey's Barbecue Pit food truck. So we are in the food truck court here at Spring Fever. Roberto, tell us a little bit about your food truck and some of your best sellers.
Brisket, obviously. Brisket is the best. I recommend you the brisket and chicken breast.
Hey everyone, this is Jennifer from the Chamber of Commerce, and I'm one of your ambassadors, and I'm here with Christina at the Kona Ice Truck, one of our favorites that we have at all of our city events. So we're here at Spring Fever, and we are getting some amazing customers already coming through today. So Christina, talk to us a little bit about how many of these events you've come to, maybe from within Murphy. Have you always owned this truck, and how long?
We have owned Kona Ice North Garland since 2014, and I've lost count of how many we've been. Murphy's one of our favorites, so.
Yes, and she did say that. So, hey everyone, this is Jennifer, an ambassador with the Chamber of Commerce, and I'm here with Shirag from the Saxe Discount Pharmacy. So yes, it is just down the road. We're not going to hold it against you that you're in Saxe and not Murphy. He is a member of the Murphy Chamber of Commerce. So tell us how long you've been in business.
So we are here for the 2 years, 2 years and some months, and we are on 78, close to the Walgreens.
Fantastic. So how did you get your start?
So I used to work at Walgreens, and we thought it's better to help community better way, with better pricing, better service. So that's the reason we thought this is a good opportunity to help out the small communities. And one more thing, we were honored with the best pharmacy in the Saxe.
That's really truly amazing. So the Saxe News Reader's Choice Award for Best Pharmacy, that's a really fantastic accomplishment. So congratulations. Thank you so much for talking with us. Hey everyone, this is Jennifer from the Chamber of Commerce. I'm one of your ambassadors, and we are here talking with Katie from CoServe. So Katie, tell us a little bit about being here at the Murphy Chamber of Commerce Spring Fever. And you guys tend to do a lot of sponsoring of events, so what kind of events do you sponsor?
Yeah, so we're kind of a little bit all over the place. We like to do our big corporate sponsors. We have a number in Frisco, and we do Texas Motor Speedway. We love to do these with our chamber, and then we're also at just other community events as well. So we like to be a little bit all over the place.
All right, everybody, this is Jennifer Berthium, live here from Spring Fever. I'm one of your Chamber of Commerce ambassadors, and we are here talking to a group of volunteers. You all are with the Junior ROTC, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, they talk loudly, that's very good. So what is with these stacks of cash on this table?
All right, basically, you give, the people come here, they get one of these, and then they give it to the vendor of their choice, their favorite vendor. And at the end of the day, the vendor will win a prize if they get the most.
That is a fantastic, so it's Monopoly, live Monopoly.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, we even have Monopoly boards here, so this is a way to check off each of the booths that you go to. So talk to us about some of the booths. Have you guys actually walked through and seen all these guys?
Yes, actually, me and my buddy just now, we were walking through, we were talking to all the people. They're very, very nice, and there's some very nice booths. I went to one of the fitness booths. They have a pull-up bar. There's some people selling rings, some of their own brands of liquids or food, accessories. We got a wide variety here out in Murphy Central Park. So yeah, that's pretty much what this Monopoly board is. It's got all the vendors, and it's fantastic.
Hi, this is Dawn with Clumsy Tutoring. We're out at Spring Fever today, a great family event here in Murphy. We do tutoring, pre-K, all the way to college. What's the difference in Club Z and a group center? We are an at-home one-on-one tutoring service where we come to you and provide that service one-on-one with your student.
This is how great Murphy is, man. Look at this. This is a great event that the chamber puts on every year. We just come out and enjoy the fresh air and sunshine and each other and play with our animals and kids and whatnot.
What kind of services do you provide, Jean?
I am a health insurance agent.
Hi, Ruth. Welcome to Spring Fever. What are you doing today?
Talking to a lot of people. So we're sharing the ID Protect information that we have and some other things for the bottom line methods.
What is ID Protect?
It's a subscription service that they look out for your personal information out on the dark web and everything else like that, and they will let you know as soon as working with your information before something happens. And then if something does happen, then some other way to help you recover.
Hi, what are you doing at Spring Fever today?
Well, we're trying to help people get rid of mosquitoes out of their backyard. So
How do you do that?
Well, we come out and we do a treatment around their property every 21 days, and hopefully that takes care of it for them.
Well, we're keeping. Can you zoom in on this name tag? Hi, this is MJ. What are you doing out here today at Spring Fever?
Oh my goodness, we are opening our brand new independent senior living that is 55 plus. It's just a stone's throw from Murphy. It's right here in East Plano, but it's right off of FM 544 and Park Vista Parkway. So we are so glad. Joe was out here with me today, and so Donise is at the office running that today. So ever since everybody knows we're open now, so the phones are ringing off the wall.
Hello, we are here with the Murphy Historical Society. What are you doing here today?
We're trying to get the word out that we want to start a museum. And we've also got an event coming up on September 10th. We are caretakers of 3 of the Murphy cemeteries.
Hi there, welcome to today's event. Welcome to our booth. This is Special Webs Company. We are a social media management, digital, graphics, you name it, websites, ads, marketing, all the things you need to get yourself out there digitally in one stop. Come by and visit us, check us out online. We're happy to help you.
Hello, we we are lunch ladies, and we do gourmet baked goods. Mostly sugar cookies from an old recipe that's delicious for any occasion. So give us your ideas, and we will make a cookie to fit your needs. And number one, they're delicious. So thank you. Come on in.
Hey everyone, this is Jennifer Berthium, an ambassador with the Chamber of Commerce. I'm here with Bubba, Bubba and M's truck. So talk to us a little bit about the food that you've got going on here today.
We have a fusion of Vietnamese and Texas barbecue. We came with the idea of me and my wife. I've always been into barbecuing, learning from my father, and of course she's Vietnamese and she grew up cooking Vietnamese food. So we put it together and we always mixed it when we were eating dinner, and we said this works.
I know y'all been waiting. The Best Food Awards. Best Food Awards. First is Girl Scout Troop number 4572.
Oh, good.
Also, runner-up, Allstate Insurance. And what you've been waiting for, the winner, the ones that get you fit, Cake Gladiators.
Yes, second time champion. That's right, that's right. Yeah!
Thank you, Bobby Tillman, for putting that together. Thank you for the volunteers who you saw what great interviews we had. Dawn was one of our interviewers, like a professional. Maybe some of these people have already been news anchors and we don't know about it, but just wonderful. So thank you all. Thanks for putting that together, just a little snapshot. So if you were not there this year, think about a booth for next year. All right. So if you want to, yeah, carry on. I don't know if there's any community announcements.
Let's quick move on. Move on to thank yous. Anybody got any thank yous they want to share? Based on business, whatever, Nadia.
I'll just go so Dawn can see. Mac, I know you will be popular today, but thank you for coming back. Good to see you. And honestly, since I got my business cards printed by Maco, every maybe fifth person holding a card, who did your card? It feels so good. Maco, so nobody comes close.
I would like to just give a round of applause to the committee, to Julie and to Anna for getting all the volunteers, getting all up there on Friday, getting everything set up. And it was a lot of work, I know, for them, but I think it was just an outstanding event, so.
Yeah. No doubt about it. Anybody else?
I want to thank everyone that came out for Spring Fever. I met so many different people, so many different businesses, some that don't live far from me. So it was great seeing everybody's faces that came out to support.
Very good.
I wanted to thank Alan for a great tax consult that we had yesterday. It was really good. Thank you.
Very good. We'll see more. What about door prizes? Let's move on to door prizes. Is you got everybody gonna?
We have 4 now. So let's draw for our sponsor for the month has a dental kit for Countryside Smiles, Dr. Gill. Who's gonna be the lucky winner? Make sure those teeth are shiny, bright.
Luke.
Luke.
I just got one this weekend, so.
Okay. So
Let
you
me
can
pick something else.
Go
Let me
ahead.
pick something else.
Yeah, would you like to pick? We've got Expanse Marketing, we've got a book.
Countryside Smiles.
Okay, you can pick something else. Go ahead, sorry. You can pick the other dental kit. What's the better?
Bottom line methods.
All right, so you're gonna, Ruth,
that it then?
Have you had a desert yet? No, there's one more. Expanse Marketing added in door prize, so they're going to draw. Let's see what's in there. Draw one more.
Alan,
Which Alan?
Executive Tax Solutions.
Okay. All right. Thanks, everyone. And I was going to add, did anyone see as they were driving up to Spring Fever, the special display in front of PSA? That compliments of Mako Bullet Graphics. It was beautiful.
Is that it then?
That's it.
Okay, no, everybody stay seated. Okay. I have a major announcement to make. Last fall, I made a decision that it was time for a new chapter in my life. It was time to gradually move on to somewhat of a semi-retirement mode in my business, okay? I am on the verge of completely curtailing and backing off all networking. I will continue to service and satisfy the various business commitments I already have with customers. I will continue to do that, and I will place new orders as they come up from referrals and customers and all that. I'll continue to do that. I am ceasing shortly all networking. All that being said, I am retiring from this position. I've been doing this for about a better part of 10 years. It's time for new blood. It's time for me to kind of move on and more time with family, friends, and some hobbies, okay? I had no intention of being a couch potato. I had no intention of totally disbanding, if you will, from the chamber. I will probably still continue to attend some ribbon cutting ceremonies, luncheons, and that type of thing. So I'm not going to disappear by any means whatsoever. Julie has known this since March, as well as the chamber board, I think, okay? Obviously, she could do this all by herself, or her and Annie could going forward. But I have no idea what her plans really are, or the chamber's board's plans really are. I have suggested that I think it would be best if she did have, you know, some other assistant that I'd be a replacement. But that's totally up to her, okay? I don't know that many of you probably even know this, but I have a lot of other things that I do, okay? On the side, if you will. I've been scrapbooking since high school. The most valuable thing I made, I have an original newspaper headline print when President Kennedy was assassinated. I also am a freelance video photographer. I've done weddings, funerals, concerts, dramas, high school events, anniversaries. I have 5 gigs scheduled here in the month of May. Now what's May known for? Graduations. I got 3 graduation ceremonies. I got a children's musical to do, and believe it or not, I have 1 funeral to do next week. So I will be busy by all means, and it's with mixed emotions that I do this, but at the same time, I think time has come for me to kind of move on, back off. I never volunteered for this to begin with, about 10 years ago. I somehow got drafted for this. It's because I kind of did it. And so, that being said, if anybody has any interest in being my replacement, please see Julie. I volunteered a few names. I don't know that she's talked to anybody, but I appreciate your support. I enjoy doing this. It has nothing to do with me regretting anything whatsoever. I thoroughly enjoyed it, but it's one other aspect to this that kind of caused this decision, okay? Next month in June, I will be 75. It's time for a new change. Okay, you know what I mean? So that is what kind of, I've been downsizing significantly for the next 9 months. I just gotta believe how much stuff I've shredded that I accumulated in the 70s, 80s, and 90s that I still had stashed away in a drawer somewhere. Oh my God. And I'm still, I mean, try to imagine how much stuff you accumulate over a 60-year period, practically. And I'm still doing that to some degree. Anyway, I'm done. I thank you all for your support. Like I said, the first Thursday in June will be my last, unless Julie has other ideas that may twist my arm a bit, but that's kind of my goal at least. The first Thursday in June will be my last time here. I thank y'all. Do not abandon this place because I'll leave. I cheer Julie. Julie has done an admirable job. Julie is like the 5th administrator, executive director since I started this. I think the 5th, I believe. And she's been as good as any of them. It's been a great ride. And I'll miss it to some extent. It's time to move on.
I love you, Mark.
Thank you very much. I think we got over 20 once again. That's 2 Thursdays in a row now we've had over 20. So we're very, very close. Back before the pandemic, we were almost averaging 25. So, very good. Want your business card? I'm sure they're here a little bit.
Thank you all. See you next week.
We'll see you all again next Thursday.
What?